Hi, welcome back to the Law Careers Net channel. It's Simranjeet Kaur Mann, and today we are going to talk about what I would tell myself if I was going to law school again, if I was starting my undergraduate again at the University of Bristol where I studied law. What would I tell myself? What advice would I give to myself? Now, in terms of university, I was, I guess, a law student who put the bare minimum in. I don't know how I managed to secure a 2-1, but I did. But I made a lot of mistakes, and this video will hopefully help you out if you are looking to go to law school very soon in the UK, or you are currently at a university studying law, but you want to, I guess, increase your performance, or you are someone who studies a non-law degree, for example, at the moment, like history or English literature or biology or maths, physics. Let's do this as almost like a quick fire, I guess. The first thing I would tell myself is go to networking events, apply for open days, first year schemes. Everyone used to tell me in my first year doesn't count, and I kind of took that literally and meant that first year doesn't count for everything and anything that I did. And of course, you know, to be fair, first year doesn't count, but if I did take first year a bit more seriously, maybe I would have got a training contract sooner, maybe I would have got a vacation scheme sooner, maybe I would have gotten better grades. One thing I would tell myself if I was going back into first year again is definitely apply for those first year schemes. I didn't think they were that important, but they are. I also one time got onto an open day with Simmons and Simmons and didn't go because I didn't think it was important. So that's one thing I would tell myself, that those events are important. They give you a really significant insight into the firm, and you don't want to miss that. Well, you know, even if you don't get a chance to do them, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I think it would have made my life a little bit easier, and it would have helped me form a bit more connections when I graduated from university as well. The second piece of advice I'll tell myself is be open to your revision technique changing when you are at law school. And the reason why I say that is when I was studying my A-levels and my GCSEs, I really relied heavily on mind maps in order to help me memorize. And when I went and studied my undergrad, I thought mind maps would help me in the same way, but it didn't. It actually didn't. It didn't help me as much as I would have hoped. And I was really stubborn. I thought this is the only way that I know, and I didn't really change my revision techniques. Since then, I've learned about so many different techniques, for example, working in groups, doing the blurting technique, all those different things that I wish I'd known when I was studying at university. I guess one YouTuber I wish I knew when I was at university was Unjaded Jade. She does a lot of videos about studying and memorizing and revising and all of that kind of stuff. So I wish I invested in YouTube a bit more as well, watching YouTube and learning from, I guess, study YouTubers. Thirdly, I guess this one links on to the first point that I made, and it's be more social with your law cohort. And I think the reason why I say that is because you can really learn from your fellow law students. I actively avoided mine because I was intimidated by them. I thought, you know, if I stay away from them, it made me feel as if, you know, I didn't have to worry about my career or law that much. But I think you learn so much about law in general and careers in law and stuff. The next thing I would say is don't let others put you off from performing your best. So this relates to my previous point. I was really intimidated by my cohort, and that meant that I actively avoided law students. I avoided networking events, open days, all those kind of things, because I just did not want to face the reality of this, I guess, career line. I was really intimidated by it, and I think that put me at a disadvantage. So what I would say is don't let those elements put you off. Try and, I guess, navigate yourself through that intimidation and understand that everyone's in the same boat as well. The fifth thing I would say is, I guess, no one knows what they're doing. Everyone's winging it. Trust me, everyone is. Even though the person in your cohort looks like who has it all together, they probably don't know what they're doing either. And I wish I knew that, because then it would have helped me in not getting so intimidated by other people who I felt like were a lot smarter than I was. The next thing I would say is, I guess this relates to applications, whether it be for an open day or a vacation scheme or direct training contract, is don't copy and paste applications. I was so bogged down with so much university work that I let that affect the quality of my applications when I was at university. Didn't put enough effort into them, and it just meant that I didn't get any kind of offers or any, I guess, vacation schemes until my final year when I started taking it a bit more seriously. And last, what I would like to say is university is not only a place for you to develop your, I guess, your career and your legal skills if you are studying law, but it's a place for you to develop your character, your personal development, all of that. So if there are opportunities for you to increase your independence, your maturity, reliability, time management, really do take those opportunities on. And, you know, understand that studying at university is important, exams are important, but there are life skills that you learn at university that are just as, or, you know, even more so important than just studying. So yeah, those are my tips for university and what I would tell myself if I was going back in time and doing my undergraduate at the University of Bristol all over again. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please do like, comment, subscribe. And if you've got any additional comments as well, please drop them in the comments box. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.